#1 in Idaho. This is KTVB, Idaho's News Channel 7. The news at 10 starts now.
In rural Jerome County, a police chase leads to a shooting, and tonight we know both the officer and the suspect were hit. We begin tonight with details of the breaking news we first reported for you on the news at 6.
The injured Jerome police officer is in a Boise hospital tonight, the suspect in custody. Now, this chase ended at around 5 o'clock this evening near the intersection of 200 East and 300 South in Jerome. And that's where News Channel 7's Ty Brennan is live with the latest details.
Well, Mark and Carolyn, this is where we're just a few blocks away from where that chase ended, like you mentioned, at 5 o'clock this afternoon, where both a suspect and the officer were both shot. And I want to move out of the way and just show you behind me here. Just a few minutes ago, 2 tow trucks arrived on scene. They are actually pulling that car out of the area. Now, that's where the suspect, we are told, lost control of his car and then rolled down an embankment. That's how police were actually able to catch up with that man and then detain him. Now, the details surrounding the chase and the subsequent shootings are still being investigated at this time, and therefore not a whole lot of information is being released right now. But what we do know, the Jerome officer began pursuing the suspect's car when he did not stop. We are told that the suspect is a younger male from this area that is well known to law enforcement. Now, sometime during that pursuit, the Jerome officer and the suspect were both shot. Now, who opened fire first is not being released at this time. Now, the officer was taken by air ambulance to St. Alphonsus in Boise. The suspect was taken to a local hospital where he is under police custody. Now, right now, the Magic Valley Incident Task Force is checking this area for any evidence.
The investigation is very preliminary. This has been ongoing for just 2.5 hours now. The investigation team is conducting a very thorough investigation. I'll also say this crime scene spans over several miles. That's why we have 3-mile sections of road closed, because they are a crime scene that's being processed by the Magic Valley Critical Incident Task Force investigators.
Now, we are told that the Magic Valley Critical Incident Task Force will be out here all night and well into the morning collecting any evidence that they may have. Now, we do want to re-emphasize that the sheriff says the suspect was the only person that was in that car, and he is the only person that is custody at this time. He was acting alone. Now, we are told that the suspect actually made a square-like loop around this area, almost making it all the way around where he did lose control, like we mentioned right there behind us. We, of course, will continue to gather information to bring you the very latest on KTVB.com and, of course, on our morning news. Mark?
Yeah, Ty, still a lot of unanswered questions. We'll continue to follow this for you. The Jerome County Sheriff, in the meantime, says the Jerome police officer who was shot has serious but not life-threatening injuries.